Hosting the Reds. Last time Carlos Zambrano pitched at Wrigley, he was booed by the fans. The Big Z making his first start ever on 3 days rest. Top one against Brandon Phillips with 2 on, 1 out. RBI single for Phillips. Norris Hopper, who was 2 for 4 in this one, he will score. Jeff Keppinger, all kinds of problems. Why? Because, as you can see, he gets caught in a rundown. And the rundown allowed Phillips to get to second. Later in the inning, Edwin Encarnacion. The blooper will work, and Phillips comes in to score to make it 2-0. Now Zambrano, he allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and he had 28 pitches thrown in the first inning alone. Not great. Bottom 4, Aaron Harang on the mound for Cincy, looking for his 16th win. Facing Jacques Jones, bags full, 2 out. Jones, the chopper. That'll bring in 2 in the form of Aramis Ramirez and Matt Merton. Cubs are now down 3-2. Top 5, Ken Griffey Jr. in the box. Griffey will give it a ride. But Jacques Jones watches the journey and makes a superior catch up against the Ivy. It's a top play nominee. Zambrano loving it. And then Encarnacion has deep thoughts. Number 14 on the year, 1 shy of his 06 total. Zambrano actually received an ovation, even though he lasted just 5 1/3. Harang improves to 8-2 lifetime against the Cubs. 5-2 the final. So let's take a look at this NL Central. Here's what's left for the 2 contenders who are now in a virtual tie.
Let's start with Lester and the Orioles against the Yankees. First start against the Bombers. Gives up a base knock to Derek Jeter in the 4th inning. Still no score here. Jeter with a 6-game hitting streak. Next batter, Bobby Abreu. Doubles down the left field line. Here comes the Yankees captain to third. After A-Rod struck out, Hideki Matsui doubles down the right field line. Jeter and Abreu score 2-0 Yankees. Still in the 4th, after Jorge Posada walked Robinson Cano, brings in Matsui. 3-0 Yankees. They had 13 hits as a team. Next batter, the light-hitting Doug Minkiewicz. And he takes Lester deep. 3-run blast, his first since May. 5th of the season, and when he's given up 3-run taters, you know the Yankees are tough. Poor Lester. All of those runs allowed came in the 4th. 6 runs. Mike Mussina, 7 strong. Gets Freddie Bynum on a nasty knuckle curve. Look at that. 12-6 knuckle curve there to get Freddie Bynum. Mussina gets his first start of 7 or more shutout innings since June of 2005. Yankees pound the Orioles 12-0.
All right, so Boston needing a win to stay 3.5 up on those Yanks. Red Sox in Toronto. John Lester on the mound for Boston. Bottom 1, Lester already down 1-0, bags full. And as you can see, Lester gets right to work getting Greg Zahn. Lester allowed 1 earned run, struck out 5 in 6 2/3. How about A.J. Burnett? He's never lost to the Red Sox in his career, facing J.D. Drew. Boy, that curve was nasty for Burnett all game long. 10 of his 11 Ks came on that nasty curve. Even David Ortiz went down. Bottom 8, Red Sox up 2-1. Eric Gagne in to face the Big Hurt. Oh, speaking of Big Hurts, Gagne walking Thomas with the bases empty and 2 out. And then after a single to Aaron Hill, Gagne walks Matt Stairs on a full count, bags full, 2 out. Papelbon warming up for the Sox, but Gagne is still in there. Walks the tying run home on a 3-1 count. His first bases loaded walk since 0-1. Tie game. Another 8th inning nightmare. Pinch hitter Russ Adams over the head of J.D. Drew. Hillen stares around to score. Zahn coming home, but he is thrown out. But the Blue Jays are up 4-2, all with 2 outs. Top 9 after Julio Lugo made it interesting and made it 4-3. Jacoby Ellsbury, last chance for the Sox, and Scott Downs gets him. Blue Jays come from behind for the victory. A.J. Burnett now 3. Indians magic number 7 as Cleveland looked to dim Detroit's wildcard hopes. There's Justin Verlander, 4 homers allowed in his previous 12 starts. 1-0 Tigers when this happens. Ryan Garko gone off of Verlander at number 19. Indians tie this game at 1. Bottom 3, 4-1 Detroit. 2 on Travis Hafner. He's got deep thoughts. 3-run home run off of Verlander. Number 23 for Hafner. Tie game. Hafner, you deserve it. Take a curtain call. Bottom 6, still tied. Victor Martinez going deep. Off of Verlander. There's the theme here. Number 24, a new career high for Martinez. Indians leading 5-4. In the inning, 1 on. Franklin Gutierrez, no doubt. Off of Verlander. Justin, we're not killing you. It's the facts, I swear. Number 13, Indians up 7-4. That was it for them. Top 8, same score. Jensen Lewis striking out Gary Sheffield. Indians go on to win. And Lewis, what about you? Time for the pie in the face. After he pitched 3 scoreless innings. All right. The squeeze is on in Boston. I mean, that's what we know. This is the fact. The Yankees moved to within 2.5 of first place in the AL East. Fans can always hope. Now, can't they, Willie? All right, top 5, Mets up 6-3. Endy Chavez. Paul LaDuca would score. LaDuca was fired up in this one all through the game. Mets again had a 4-run lead. They had a 4-run lead Monday night and blew that. Bottom 5, Nats down 7-3. Could they blow another 4-run lead and do it for the first time since 2000? Willie Mo Pena off of John Maine, who has just not been the same pitcher in the second half. Nuke Logan scores. It's a 3-run game. Next batter, Austin Kearns. That'll work. Felipe Lopez scores. The Nats are gutty and hungry. They're down 7-5. You got to give Washington credit. Ronnie Belliard now. Belliard. Oh, man. It's been a while for Belliard against the Mets. 3-run home run. His first home run against the Mets since 2000. Number 11 on the year. Maine allowed a career-high 8 runs. Not good. Okay, Mets trying to come back down 9-7, 2 out. Chad Cordero on the mound, and Sean Green has been sizzling. He also homered in this game for his 2nd straight game. Next batter, Paul LaDuca, doing his part here, trying to get the Mets tied, and he singles. And then one of Omar Manaya's great pickups down the stretch is in the box, Jeff Conine. And he singles. Sean Green scores to make it a 9-8 game. Washington still on top. Your next batter, it's a 3-2 count. Cordero to Ruben Gotay, and Chad Cordero loves pitching against the Mets. The Nats win. The Mets have lost 5 in a row. All right, could the Phillies take advantage and pull within a game and a half? They face the Cards. Cole Hamels welcome back, his first start since August 16th. Cardinals down 1-0, 3-0 count on Brendan Ryan, the number 2 hitter, and Ryan at the 3-0 pitch flies out. Now, that was a boo-boo, because after he flied out, Tony La Russa walked to the opposite end of the dugout and then mouthed the words, "You're done," as Ryan was putting away his bat, apparently for swinging at a 3-0 pitch. 6th inning, top 6. Phillies now trail 3-1. Runner on first for Jason Worth. Rick Ankiel. Yeah, he misplayed that. Greg Dobbs would score. Worth would end up with a triple. Phillies are now down 3-2. Worth would score in a sec, fly to tie the game at 3. Top 10. Game still tied. Michael Bourne on first. Ryan Howard, 1 out. Jason Isringhausen's pitch gets past Kelly Stinnett. And then Bourne goes to second. 2-2 count on Ryan Howard with first base open. Cardinals decided to intentionally walk Howard. Howard had struck out a Major League leading 185 times going into the game. 2 batters later, Greg Dobbs, bags full on the ground. Aaron Miles throwing home Stinnett. Ugh. Bourne scores. La Russa can't believe it. He's not laughing. 4-3 Phils. Bottom 10, Brett Myers on the hill. Runners on the corners. Cards still down 4-3. Scott Spezio in the box. Fly ball. Aaron Miles is going to tag from third. And yeah, he'll score. And we got a tie game once again. So we go to the 14th. And in the 14th, with 2 on, 2 out, your pinch hitter is Rod Barajas. Barajas off of Mike Maroc and Chase Utley would score, giving the Phillies the lead and eventually giving the Phillies a gutsy clutch win. And by the way, they're a game and a half back, and it's the closest the Phillies have been to first this season since they lost opening day and were 1 game back of the Mets after the games were played on Monday, April 2nd. You get me. Philly fans are jacked up. The Mets
The wild card, but it's just a game back in the West. Hosting the Pirates, Greg Maddux entered Tuesday without allowing a walk at 57 1/3. Top of the first. Xavier Nady singles to right. Here comes Freddie Sanchez, 1-0 Pirates. Next batter, Jason Bay. What in the name of Gene Richards is going on here? The Pirates have a 2-0 lead, but the Padres answer in the home half. Tied at 2, Marcus Giles. That dog will hunt. Here comes Adrian Gonzalez, and it's 3-2 San Diego. Top 3, Maddux in a little bit of a jam. Walks the bases loaded as he walks Jason Bay. Come on, Wild Thing. First walk allowed in 59 2/3 innings pitched for Maddux. Next batter, Ronnie Paulino. with the bags full. Flies out to center, and Maddox gets out of the jam. Got some help from Khalil Green. Second three-hit game in about a week. Helps the Padres win 5.
Hudson, a self-proclaimed skipper. The D-backs helping out. Bob Melvin, the real skipper, talking pregame about that tough loss Monday.
You know, I have like a 3-hour window on it after a game for me. And once I wake up the next day, it's gone.
Bottom one, no score. Eric Burns on first. Justin Upton. Right through for strike 2. Burns trying to steal second. He's thrown out. Take another look. Great throw by Benji Molina. That ends Burns' streak of 30 straight stolen bases, which was the longest in the majors. Later in the inning, D-backs up 1-0. Chris Snyder likes this pitch. Connor Jackson and Mark Reynolds would score on that. Diamondbacks go up 3-0. Top 8, Giants down 5-0, 2 out. Micah Owings striking out Dan Ortmeyer. Owings pitching well through 8. Top 9, same score, 2 out. Owings getting Ray Durham to strike out. Owings, a complete game shutout, 2-hitter. D-backs win it 5-0. How about Arizona? D-backs now and the Padres are 1 game apart. That you know in the NL West. But they are tied in the loss column.
Billingsley, ERA less than 3 in day games. Facing Matt Holliday in the bottom of the first. Take a picture, the last longer. No score after 1. Jeff Francis, an ERA under 3 as well in day games. He strikes out Andre Ethier-Looking. Then in the 6th, it's Andy LaRoche. Next batter, Ethier again. Francis struck out a career-high 10, most by a Rocky pitcher since the Diesel, Jason Jennings, in 2003. Rockies up 1-0, Troy Tulowitzki. Fly ball to right, Matt Kemp is the gangster of glove. But despite the catch, Corey Sullivan advances to third. 2 batters later, Todd Helton against a new pitcher, Mark Hendrickson. Ducks in the pond, drops in front of Matt Kemp this time. Sullivan crosses the plate. Rockies win 3-1. What about game 2?
Well, if you're in the mood for a nightcap, okay. Yeah, game 2, top 1, 1-0 Dodgers. Man on for Luis Gonzalez against Mark Redmond. And Gonzalez, as smooth as Shiraz, that is gone. A 2-run home run, number 15 for Gonzalez. Dodgers up 3-zip. Bottom 5 now 4-3 Dodgers. Rockies getting a big game from Matt Holliday. See what I mean? Off of David Wells, one of Holliday's 4 hits in the game, number 33 on the year for Holliday, number 100 of his career. Rockies up 5-4. It's 5-5 now. 2 men on, Tony Abreu. Into the gap that goes. Abreu is going to end up with a triple just out of Holliday's reach. Ramon Martinez and Michael Lieberthal would score on it. Dodgers are up 7-5. Let's go to the 9th. Bottom 9, Rockies down 1. Todd Helton against Takashi Saito with a man on. Helton, no doubt. Walk-off home run. Yeah, number 15. Holliday loves it. The Rockies give Helton, why not, a hero's welcome at home plate, and they win it 9-8, taking out the Dodgers. So, the Padres maintain their 1.5 game lead over the Phillies in the wild card race, but it's the Rockies who made some noise with their sweep of the Dodgers as they crawl into a tie with LA in 3rd place.
Milwaukee has owned Houston this season. Just a game back of the Cubs coming in. Bottom 1st, Lance Berkman singles off of Sheets. Josh Anderson scores from 3rd. Astros take a 1-0 lead. Now before the 2nd inning, Sheets taking his warm-up pitches. Oh, is it a cruciate? No, it's a hamstring.
Okay, doctor.
He had to leave the game, be reevaluated Wednesday, scheduled to make a start Sunday against the Braves. We'll see if that happens. So the bats got to help him out. 4th inning, that's what they do. Ryan Braun. This rookie can flat out break. Off another rookie, Felipe Polino. Goes up Tal Smith's hill, and Braun is in with a triple. Later scoring a Prince Fielder single to tie the game at 1. Later, bases loaded for Johnny Estrada. You see the Brewers leading Major League Baseball with 209 home runs, so confidence is high. Do it for Johnny. 2nd grand slam this season. Both have come against Houston 5-1 Brewers. Then Braun smokes it down the left field line. That's a 2-run blast. His 31st of the season, 6th this month. In the 9th, pinch hitter Jeff Jenkins. His 21st of the season, 212th home run of the year for the Brewers. Next batter, Ricky Weeks. Back-to-back Jimmy Jacks, his 10th, Brewers, a major league leading 213 homers. They crushed the Astros 9-1.
Tampa Bay. John Lackey on the mound chasing the third division title for the Angels in 4 years. Lackey striking out Carlos Pena. Lackey striking out Delman Young. Akinori strikes out looking. Lackey catches Greg Norton. Top four, Lackey catches Pena. Lackey tossed 4 innings and no-hit ball. In the 6th, he gets Norton again. Lackey would have 10 Ks. His first double-digit strikeout performance in over 2 months. Oh, and keep it going, John Lackey. Oh, for goodness sake, he was dominant. Whoa, John Lackey. He'd spread 5 hits in 8 innings, allowed 1 run. Top 9, Francisco Rodriguez, Jorge Valendia. B.J. Upton comes in to score, making 2-1 Angels. Rodriguez, by the way, going for his 128th save since 05. Josh Wilson up with 2 out. And Rodriguez gets him. A pitch in the dirt. Angels hold on to win. First September win for Lackey. Okay, so the Angels and Indians chop digits off their magic number. The Red Sox and Blue Jays, hide your eyes, Boston fans, but not here because that was a great moment by John Lester. Can I see that again? I mean, this was tremendous, but the Blue Jays beat Boston 4-3, and Red Sox fans can do them.
1-1 draw.
Number 8, Marlins Braves, bags full, Dan Uggla. And Matt Diaz. For the love of elevation, he makes the catch, he crashes into the wall, and he, oh, by the way, he saved a couple of runs. And more from this game later on. Number 6, Marlins Braves, Hanley Ramirez. Is he the best shortstop in the NL? Andrew Jones, the diving catch. He might be the best center field in the NL, center fielder, but still not the best place in this game. Wow.
Rangers and Twins. Luis Rodriguez grounded to second. Look at Ian Kinsler.
All right, I'll look at him.
Diving stop. And the Twins win.
Better believe it.
How about this double play in the Marlins-Braves game? Edgar Renteria starts it. Yunel Escobar. Okay, that didn't look that great, but look at, he's catching it with,
It looked great.
with the bare hand.
I see it. It was great. It was number 3. How about number 2? Women's World Cup, U.S., Nigeria, Christine Lilly. Abby Wambach, a header. Oh, look at this unbelievable goalie save. Day Precious. Precious. USA prevails, though. 1-0, advances to the quarter.
Our top play, Reds and Cubs. Carlos Zambrano, grounder up the middle. Brandon Phillips. Oh, no, he didn't. Behind the back. The flip to second to get the force out. The Reds beat the Cubs 5-2.